Hey, welcome back to the channel. Tonight, the Sacramento Kings take on the Atlanta Hawks, looking to put a halt to their 4-game losing streak. If you haven't already, please hit the like and the subscribe down below. Tonight, the Kings take on the Hawks, who will be without Trae Young, which, if you know the Kings, that means somebody else is going to go off for about 30, 40 points, and they will lose. It's common ground for the Kings for the last who knows how long. Before I get more onto tonight, I'm going to talk about a couple of other games before with this 4-game losing streak. Sixers, no Embiid, they got blown out. What do you know? No Embiid. Someone else goes off. The Bucks, they were out Chris Middleton. Kings were winning that game. Then they kind of faltered. Forced overtime on a late D-Fox layup. And then missed 3 of 4 free throws to end the game to allow Lillard to hit a game-winning 3. And then we got the Suns game. Kings were up by 22 points with 8 minutes to go, and then they completely fell apart. Fell apart completely. I think they had more turnovers than shots in the final 8 minutes. Just unexcusable with how they lost that game. Suns went small ball. Kings had no answer. They tried to exploit the matchups, and it just blew up in their face. If they did get a shot, it wasn't a good shot. It was blocked. Last-second shot clock. It was just ugly. Then the last game against the Pacers, T.J. McConnell just went off. He looked prime Allen Iverson, prime anybody, Steve Nash. You name it, that's what prime he looked. He looked like he was an all-star about to be a Hall of Famer. He was getting anything and everything he wanted that first half. Kings had no answer, couldn't stop him no matter who they threw at him. He just got what he wanted. Kings got getting blown out. It wasn't even watchable. The final maybe 5 minutes, they decided, hey, you know what? Let's play some defense. And they tried to make it a game. They got it within 3, but they just ran out of steam. It got too late. It was unbearable to watch. Speaking of unbearable to watch, something needs to happen with Harrison Barnes. He's got to go. If not trade him, put him at the end of the bench. Don't let him see the floor. At this point, he's a traffic cone on defense. He can't stop anybody. And on offense, if he scores 15 points, that's all he does. All he is a spot-up shooter in the corner. If he's not going to score 15 points, he's offering nothing. For me, like I said a couple videos ago, at least Kevin Huerter, when he wasn't scoring, at least he was providing defense, rebounding, assists, something to keep himself on the floor and relevant. Harrison Barnes, if he doesn't score, he does nothing. There's games he'll play 20, 25 minutes and get 2 points. It's like, why is he on the court? Why? What is he doing on the court? What's he doing showing to prove that he deserves to stay on the floor? To me, there's nothing. He's doing nothing to prove that he needs to stay on the floor. The Kings need to do something at this trade deadline in order to stay relevant. If they don't, they're just going to keep dropping in the standings. Just like 2 weeks ago, they were 4th. Now they're 7th. If the things keep going the way they're going, they're going to be out of the play-in. Come the All-Star break, they won't be in the play-in. And it's pathetic the way they are playing right now. There's no urgency. Their free throws, a high school team can shoot better free throws than they are. They are worse in the NBA with, I think, right around 70% free throw shooting, which is terrible for an NBA team. I don't know if it's in their head, the whole team. Something is going on. No one on that team can shoot free throws. It is embarrassing. Their free throws are embarrassing. They go to the free throw line, it's like, oh, crap. Please make at least one. Please make at least one. If Crumble Cookies really want to get some advertising, they would say if the Kings miss 2 free throws, everyone in the arena gets 2 cookies, or gets cookies. Because they would always be giving out free cookies. So maybe financially it's better if they don't do it for the Kings. Because it's just embarrassing. But at least the one bright side of last game was Kevin Huerter. It looks like he may have finally came out of his shooting slump. He had 31 points to lead the Kings in points. It's just something, I don't know if it's because he was trying to play too much defense to where it affected his shooting, but hopefully we'll see tonight if his shooting's finally come around. He's been playing a lot better recently, so we'll see if it stays true tonight, see if he's able to continue his hot shooting. Still, they need to get another wing, put Barnes to the bench, get rid of him, something. They need to make a trade and get somebody to help Murray on the defensive end, an athletic wing. Because every team the Kings play, an athletic wing goes off. Tobias Harris just went off on the Kings. Tonight, there's no Trae Young, but they do have DeJounte Murray, who will probably go off for 30, 40 points. And Bojanovic, he'll probably go off for 25, 30, somewhere around there, to kind of get it back at the Kings. Like, I used to be here, now I'm not. Now I'm going to go off, and you can't do anything about it. That's just how it goes for the Kings. So let's see if Huerter can stay around 20 points tonight. Let's get Sasha some minutes. He's been playing well. The few minutes he's been getting here and there, he's been playing well. Let's see if he can get double-digit points, double-digit minutes. He's tough on the rebounding. His defense is still suspect, but he's trying. He's hustling, the old saying. If you hustle, it makes up for being in the wrong spot, because who knows, you may end up being in the right spot by hustling. But we'll see. Light the beam.